Hey guys, good morning. Today is the 31st of January 2024. And in today's session about, finding the stops, where are the stops? What I'm looking at is the top five stocks in Nifty 50 listed on the NSE's website. So I'm using volume as a parameter. So I'm going to cover the stocks which are the gainers and which are the losers. Okay. So today the stocks which I'm going to cover from the gainers are Tata Motors, BPCL, and from the losers are going to be Reliance and Bajaj Finserv. Okay, so let me just quickly jump to the other charts, and first let me go with Tata Motors. Okay, so Tata Motors, what's happening in Tata Motors? Nice. So Tata Motors is actually in an uptrend. Um, the overall price action is developing higher. It is in an uptrend. So it is a 1, 2, and 3 day balance, or basically 3 day one time framing higher. And this is the zone where there are the cost basis. So 820 to 790 is the zone where the cost or the accumulation happened, and then currently we are distributing. And below 790 is where I'm seeing a lot of sellers are trapped, right? So what I'll be looking for is, if I'll wait for the price to come between this range, this for me is a good buying range, because we were in a sideways from so this is the entire month where the Tata Motors did nothing. Then yesterday and a day before is where, so this is one balance and where we have a breakout. And, I'm looking for continuation higher. So currently I'm not seeing any upper stops, but yeah, there are the first lower stop which I'm seeing is at around the 790 zone, right? So this is the first stop which I see, followed by this is the second stop, which is at 780. And this is the third stop. Third stop. Let me just add a line that will be better. Third stop is around 720 zones, right? So these are the areas, which I'm looking, and see the reaction. But more sellers are trapped. Yeah. Okay. The next stock is BPCL. So let me just go to BPCL. And what's happening in BPCL? So BPCL looks like, yeah, so this is where the cost basis is seen. Overall, it is still again in an uptrend. It is showing similar price development as we saw in Tata Motors. And this is the zone where the accumulation of inventory has happened. So this is one and this is second. So 476 and 456 to 450 zones. So this is where good amount of buyers buying inventory has happened. And as the price is moving higher, it is inviting new buyers. Yeah. So currently, uh, there are trapped buyers in a zone of 508 to 516. So this is where I'm looking to see some responsive selling. And also we have a zone where there are trapped sellers. So from below 500 is where the sellers are trapped. Okay. So let's see, some pre-open based on the pre-open data. So if the pre-open data is opening below this particular level, then I'm looking for continuation lower towards the cost basis. If the pre-open is above this particular zone or above 512, I'm looking for further continuation. Okay. So that's for Tata Motors, BPCL. And on the downside, the first one which I'll be taking is Reliance. So let me just go to Reliance. Okay. So in Reliance, again, a nice trend. We had a nice, so basically this is a very poor structure, but yeah, it balanced. Okay. But I'm seeing more sellers trapped below 2800. So 2800 towards 22, 2720. This is where a lot of sellers or shorts are trapped. Actual cost basis is seen. So actual accumulation of inventory is happening in the 2600 range. Yeah. So I'm not seeing any upper stops, but the first stop which I'm seeing is at 2640, followed by a lot of stops at 2580, which is exactly the cost basis. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing in Reliance. Now let me take the next stock. So this was 70K. The next stock is Bajaj Finserv. So just to go to Bajaj Finserv. Okay, this is a bit interesting. So what I'm seeing is, first of all, two cost basis. So this is where I'm looking for supply. This is currently we are in a cost basis where the accumulation of inventory or where the buying is happening. Okay. So this entire zone is accumulation, and this entire zone is where the sellers have distributed their positions. So 1670 to 1690 is where I'm looking for sellers, and we are in this zone of 1580 to 1610, where I'm looking for supply to shut off, or some demand, or some buying activity. But currently the immediate stop which I'm seeing is again 1580, and the next stop where I'm seeing is at 1560. Okay. So yeah, so these are the two areas, so pre-open, I'll see whether it opens below 1580 or above 1580 or below 1560. If it opens below 1560, then, I'm looking for further continuation lower, because what it's going to do is it's going to trap all the buyers who came in here, and then, it will go lower and, try to shake them out. Okay. So yeah, those were the couple of stocks. Let me take one more. So let me take Bajaj Finance, and it might also have a similar auction development. Yes, so we have a cost basis here. We have got another cost basis here, and another cost basis here. So currently, Bajaj Finance has broken out. So this was a stop level. It has broken out, and what I'm looking for is further continuation lower. Let me just go down. Yeah, so there are even more areas where the sellers are trapped. Okay, so 6600, 6400, 6200 are the areas where the sellers are trapped. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you would like me to take a couple of stocks in my analysis, just to feel free to message in the comments, add which stock which I should cover, add them in the comments. And yeah, if you would like to get in touch with me to know about what are all this, there's a Telegram link where you can direct DM me, and yeah, that's how you can connect with me. Okay. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, bye.